What is up, Ennis family? Welcome back to our channel. Nah, I can't do that stuff. I don't know why people be doing that. What you laughing at? You laughing? Look, I'm just trying to get this Q&A started. People asking us questions, and she in here getting ready for the Emmys. Oh, look at you. You done dropped your phone.
I'm ready.
You ready? Let's go. Let's go in.
Getting on me. You probably still need to shave your face and shower.
Nope. Nope. I'm beautiful. Look at it.
Sorry that I can't just throw on a hat.
That's a slight roast. Come on, because we're going to start a roast battle, and I'm going to lose even if I win. So let's go. Right. You do look good, though.
I only fix my hair once a week.
Well,
maybe a month.
We ain't got no time for a snack, huh? Here's your coffee.
Thank you.
Can I get some tequila, though? Or is it too early?
You can go for it.
It's 11 a.m.
You act like you ain't never done it.
Oh, you judging? All right, let's go. What up, family? Time for our Q&A. We appreciate all y'all support. Y'all been following us. Y'all been laughing at our videos. We get a bunch of questions about people asking about us. So, we're going to tell you about us. And you might find out too much. That's your fault for asking, okay? We open books. We not those type of influencers that don't share. We share too much. So what? If y'all enjoy it, we enjoy sharing it. All right, first question. You want to go straight to it? Look, everybody, look, we got this question. We posted on our Instagram and Facebook, people asking us questions that they want us to answer. Question we got a lot was, how did we meet? How did we meet? I know
Well, we had a mutual friend.
We did have a mutual friend, and I saw a picture of her, and she had like that little hip picture like this with the side, with the smile.
But our friend didn't tell us that she was interested. I was in a toxic relationship.
Very toxic, and I came through.
Hey, he's a good guy. Just talk to him. Maybe he'll change your mind. Just listen. Because she hated him. She hated not him. She hated the person I was with at that time. So she wanted me to leave him and thought that talking to him was a good way of leaving who I was with.
And look at you now.
That was 12 years ago.
That was a long time ago.
12 years ago.
Well, I know that I saw a picture of her on that friend's Facebook, and instantly I was like, who is that? She had lips, hips, and fingertips.
And a sty on my eye.
And a sty on my eye. And I didn't care.
And I couldn't remove it because I got pregnant so quick. I couldn't remove it until after the pregnancy.
Well, those thighs got me past that sty. So we moved on.
A huge
I wasn't
sty,
judging
like,
you.
right on the tear duct of my eye for the longest time.
Look, I wasn't perfect, so I couldn't come into it.
It wouldn't go away on its own.
Yeah, well.
It's freaking ugly.
I didn't care. So once I saw that picture of her on Facebook with her friend, I instantly asked about her. And I can't quote exactly what I said because it was so long ago. It was like decades ago now. But I could have sworn she told me about your situation. And me being a player. Being a player that I was a player.
Stop, because she didn't even want me to talk to you because I think she was feeling you.
It don't matter.
I lightweight remember you kissing her.
That was when that was before. We found out that we could be cool friends. So that I mean.
Yeah, well, she stopped talking to the both of us when we got together, so she may have liked you a little bit more.
Look, I don't know. I mean, we was cool. So, you know, we was cool enough to the point for me to ask about her friend and say, hey, what's up with your friend?
I just don't think she expected us to get together.
No, because I was a player and she didn't think you would be able to, she didn't think you'd be able to lock me down. Wasn't nobody locking me down in my prime. I mean, I'm still prime like Rib, but didn't nobody think that would happen.
Well, it only took one drunken night at your mama's house on New
No,
Year's
we
Eve.
went. Oh, I thought. Okay. Yeah, you did get drunk. I thought you meant like one drunken night. Like we did it. Like no, we ain't do nothing one drunken night.
Well, that's probably
not
when
at my mama's house. No, it wasn't at my mama's house.
No,
you got,
it was my house.
You got hammered on New Year's and went in the bathroom and was throwing up. And
I sure did.
My uncle came. He was like, hey, nephew, you might want to go check your girl. She in the bathroom throwing up.
Everybody knows Asians can't handle their liquor.
No, yeah, well, you got...
I was nervous. Yeah. I was meeting your family.
You was nervous, so you got hammered?
Yep, sure did. I was trying to, like, escape.
The nervousness?
The nervousness.
Well, that's what you get for drinking vodka.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Who made my drinks?
I did. Did it taste good? Did it taste good?
It sure did.
Tastes like
and
juice.
And I drank it
that's
like
how,
juice.
Like if
and
y'all
I
need
drank
bartenders,
it like it was juice.
I'm a good bartender. I make the drinks that got a lot of alcohol, but you can't taste the alcohol though. Like right. That's a gift.
I chugged it.
Somebody asked if we trying to have more kids.
Nah. I'm tied and he's cut.
Yeah.
We are done.
Listen, we both spayed and neutered.
Right.
And if we have a baby, that is the Lord's baby.
Somebody telling us immaculate conception.
Yeah. Because I think I did the video on when I went to go get the vasectomy, and the funny part about that is that I was supposed to actually get a vasectomy months prior, almost a year prior, and I had to get my insurance changed over so that it would be covered.
It was expensive.
It was gonna be like about $1,000 out of pocket. I did a video on it where I told him it was about $1,000 out of pocket versus free. No, copay.
Maybe $20 copay.
It was $50.
Oh.
$49 for the copay.
Instead, we got a lifetime of bills for our
twins. And it was twins. Twins. Now I ain't mad that we got them because I love my babies. Those
cried though. I cried when I got pregnant again.
No, I thought it was an April Fool's. Legit. I was like, all right, I'm at work.
It was around April when I
get home. It was. I'm like, she a little late. It's like April 15th, you know? Like, that's not really that funny.
No, it was before because it was before Aiden's birthday.
Well, the point is that it was after the first.
Yeah.
So.
And Aiden was only like 10, 11 months old when we found out it was twins.
We have 5. We have Leilani, Nicholas, Aiden, and then our twin girls, Lauren and Ava. Look, I almost had to think about it for a second. That's when you know you seeing too many kids. When you gotta pause and think about it. Like, I know it's another L. Yeah, we got a lot.
So now everybody says the 4 look just like him, and the 1 looks like me. Well, shoot, I hope so, because she ain't really his, but she his.
No, she acts like it.
Right. And like, acts like him, everything, but she's from a different relationship. Right. She's mine. And when she was 3, he came into her life. We didn't force anything on her, but, you know, her and Nick are super close. They do everything together and whatever. So when she was going into middle school, she wanted the same last name. And so she asked us, why doesn't she have the same last name? And so he ended up adopting her when she was 10, so that when she went into middle school, she would have the same name as the rest of us. Good job. Way to be a dad.
I'm built different.
Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't get married until 2017, but we've been together since 2010.
Well, and that they asked us that too. So the other question was, how long have you been married? We've actually only been married 5 years. 5 years this year. And I will say this, because I know that like I wanted to have more conversations like about like marriage and why you should get married or why shouldn't you get married or whatever else. But I'll actually say that the reason we got married was my decision on us getting married. Now, of course, now look, she said she didn't care. We had
No, we really got married.
You ain't gonna let me have my moment?
Because we got married so that Lonnie could get adopted. Otherwise, we would have had to go through the court. But the cheapest way to do it was to get married.
Well, and we had already had conversations where I was like, look, we got everything together. Home, kids, accounts, credit, everything. I don't call you my girlfriend. I don't call you, by your first name. When I reference you as my wife. Even though we weren't legally husband and wife. And she said she didn't care about...
I didn't.
She said she didn't care. Now, I didn't believe that at all. But I just didn't feel like that was right. Like, I'm not choosing to be with anybody else. I want everything that I think about, future, family, kids, traveling, homes, houses, cars, anything that I think about includes thought of you being in it. So I didn't think that wasn't right for you to not have my last name. And at that point, yeah, we was figuring out and going through the point of getting the adoption completed with Lonnie. And I was just like, it all just makes sense for us to do it all at the same time.
I didn't care to get married because I'm a runner. Like, if there is any little inkling of, like, trouble, I like to run. And I didn't want to be tied down because of a paper. I mean, we've broken up before. I ended up coming back, but...
She couldn't help it. Well, I enjoyed those couple months single. I ain't even gonna cap. But I didn't want anything besides my family.
Came back and had 3 more kids. That's what happened.
It's because you couldn't keep your hands off me.
What?
I kept telling you. Not tonight, girl.
No.
I'm tired.
You never say not tonight.
I ain't never in my life.
How about tonight is what you say.
That's a good one. That's a video idea. That is a video idea for sure. Yeah, I ain't never been too tired. I could have just worked 12 solid hours and just...
We probably fight more about how much I don't give it than how much I do give it.
Yeah, because...
Was that another question?
I can't help that you sexy.
I think that was another question.
Well, no, yeah, somebody asked us, like, how do y'all find times? Well, yeah, they asked, how do you find time, and, like, how many times, like, a week do we find time? How many times do we have sexy time?
In the beginning, it was a lot.
Yeah, that's how y'all get us snatched up.
That's how you trap up.
Yeah, see, she was busting it down all the time.
Got that first kid, probably cut off a day or 2 a week.
Yeah.
A day or 2. Yeah. That's first kid.
A solid day or 2.
We were still nice to each other.
That's what I was like. I get that with kids and all of the other stuff, and with the household, and then, all of that stuff, it takes... a toll, it takes a toll on women. Those are things. I always said that a stay-at-home job was harder than me working 60, 70 hours a week and going out and doing that.
Well, it was a hard change for the both of us when we moved out here. I had the opportunity to be a stay-at-home mom, which, I'm grateful for. My mom was a single mom and she was never around. So, as coming from that, I appreciated the opportunity. But it was also hard not having my own money, being able to do my own things, and me always being home. There was never any time for us.
Yeah.
So that's when that happened. That was like, I think, 2014?
A lot of this stuff, see, that's how long we've been together. That a lot of this stuff was stuff that was 6, 7 years ago. Almost 8, almost 9 years now at this point. But...
But sometimes you need that, time apart. Because when we got back together, I think we were stronger.
No, I know, because I was so focused on work, and you were so focused on kids and the memories, and, and then the still kind of feeling unappreciated. And I know you always been a hard worker. You ain't never been lazy. You always been a hard worker. You didn't hustle. You do what you got to do. And that part of it I know was hard, but I was also at a new point too where I was like, you know, making all this money. Like, I had never had that before. Like, all of a sudden I'm making all this money, and you know, I can go buy the J's, I can go buy the nice car, I can go buy, you know, whatever it is that I want material wise. And
anyone who knows me knows that I'm not materialistic at all.
No,
so none of that stuff ever mattered to me.
She basic B.
Oh, wow.
You are. I mean, when that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Like,
Old Navy and Sheens, where you can find me.
I want her to have nice stuff. I want her to get her nice stuff. I'll buy her, you know, some nice shoes, and I want her to have some nice stuff. But she don't care about that. She want to travel. She want to go Disney.
I just like the family vacation memories, have Disney. Fun. I'm like adventurous. I like to do all the fun stuff. Like, to me, zip lining and the parasailing and all that kind of stuff was fun for me. I want to do that stuff.
We did that in Mexico, and you know why I liked it?
Because there was no kids around.
Because there wasn't no kids around.
I know. But I mean, the kids are only young ones. So it's like, I'm trying to do stuff with them, but at the same time, damn, we had too many kids.
Yeah, you like, there's a lot of it down like that. You got a bunch of kids, and I'm not saying this is okay for you.
And our doors don't lock. Like, it locks, but you could like literally stick in that quarter and turn it. And these kids know how to open those doors, so I'd be nervous.
But you know what helps prevent them from knocking on the door?
Don't say melatonin.
Melatonin.
Don't. No, don't drug my babies with that melatonin.
Nah, we don't be giving them no melatonin all the time.
Not every day.
No. Oh, they be tired from school. They be tired from sports and everything else. So no, they don't gotta get no stuff like that. But you know, if it was ever that moment where you needed, you know, make sure they getting some good peaceful rest. Melatonin is the best. Just one.
You should be a jingle writer.
I'm trying to be a jingle writer.
Any more?
Have you ever, well, we get into some of the other ones. So they said, have you ever been to the Philippines? I have not.
I have.
I definitely want to go because from what I heard, for somebody like me that go to the Philippines.
Oh, you a basketball star when you go there.
If somebody.
You have you a yaya. You have you everything. A yaya is like everyone who does something for you.
I got one already.
Don't make me call you all kinds of names. That I don't have to do for
but
you,
I get another yaya?
You get like somebody who just like comes and they do everything for you. You get a driver. Like, see, no. When I went, I was 15. I was 15. We stayed there for a month, but my mom wanted to experience her life as a kid. I don't recommend it. Don't take no teenager from the States and go to the Philippines to live in a province where you have to use a tabo to shower. Go get your water from the well, boil that up. No, I'm sorry, I don't do that. I had to run into the jeepney to catch my ride. And here I am with my Skechers platforms and a mini skirt on, and over here showing everybody my goodies at 15 years old.
You had those Skechers platforms?
I sure did. Listen, I grew up in San Mateo, okay?
You was a thought.
What?
That was thought shoes.
Hey, I took you in at 25 from your mama. She welcome.
And I tried to go home. See, look, that's another fun story. We got together, right?
Because he didn't want to leave after I got drunk. So, and he stayed with me after that.
No, I tried to go home one time. I tried to go home one time. And let me tell my story. As soon as I left, she gonna hit me up and say, well, if you gonna leave, don't ever come back.
He was staying at my house every day. I lived on my own with my daughter.
And you made
had my own place, and he stayed with me every day. All of a sudden, we get into one fight. All of a sudden, he want to go back to his mama house.
Right.
Since when? No. So I said, you know what? I don't want to deal with none of that drama. Go stay at your mama house then. What'd he do? What'd you do?
I came back.
You came back that same night. Good decision. And
I left since. But that's a little bit about us. Probably a little bit too much about us. But we definitely got way more YouTube videos coming. We got more with the family. We got more funny content coming. That type of stuff is not ever going to stop. We enjoy making y'all laugh. We enjoy making the videos. Thanks, y'all. This is us. Appreciate y'all watching. More coming. Like and subscribe. All right, y'all. Peace out.